Welcome everyone to another edition of Career Mode on Don Bradman Cricket numero 14. This is episode 104. Gee whiz. We got one days against the Kiwis here. What are we? We're a star member of our T20 side. We're a regular member of our one day side. Let's become a star member of our one day side, alright? Let us do that. Let us be superstars, because I am a superstar. 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 But I'm going to have to bat really well because I haven't been doing that in one days for a while. We had to get back into our test form. Can we do it in a one day game? Hot food, cold drinks. We're still in New Zealand and we're going to play. We're going to bat too. So that's interesting. I would prefer to chase, but I would also like batting first because it gives you an opportunity. You've got no end to your score. I didn't even look at my stats then. Sorry if you wanted to look at them. Going to run a ball. We've taken the batting power play. I think it's quite a bizarre move to take it so early. Like, is that the last ball of it? Did we just take it like snap straight after? Just bowl it in the area. Like, they've covered off my two wide shots, which is where I want to hit. I like hitting wide on the leg side, wide on the off side. But they've sort of covered those two off. Or those options for me anyway. Like if I have a look, I've got long off, they got a deep backward point, and then they got a backward square leg, which are my two sort of shots that are my bread and butter. Hey, that's not what I want. So we're going to run a ball for the moment. It's quite a difficult field to actually hit too many runs in. So we're just going to keep our singles flowing for now, and hopefully after the batting power play it opens up, because sometimes it can actually cause problems, the batting power play, in some matches, because players will be, you know, so used to, they'll try and hit over the top more because they have the batting power play. Oh, Clark! Oh. And what they'll actually do is they'll go for more risks, and generally you'll mistime it to a fielder in the field rather than outside. So they've got men back there. There's a cover gap. That's where I'm going to hit. Time it better, Dean. That's better. Oh, that actually went like through that dude's legs. That's some quality fielding right there. Push for three. No. Like, we probably would have got there, but I just didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to risk it for the biscuit, mate. See you in another life, brother. That was a full toss, so I knew I could just on the offside. It's exactly what I did. The old yeah. Dive. Come on. See, this is a good over. This is 7 off this over. Dangerous batting from myself. Okay. Right, so you got the pace bowler back on. There's still the cover gap. If you're going to bowl a full toss, it's very easy to actually just hit away to the boundary. Almost to the boundary anyway. And we can push for a third. No, didn't turn quick enough. Oh, a little edge. Just be a single, and then I'm going to turn and go for 2. Intensity switching right there. Just sort of casually the first one, and then go bang. Just hit the switch. And go flying for 2. Like, that's the area I want to hit. But it's quite annoying if there's a... That's a better shot. See, like, I thought the timing there was pretty good. But it wasn't. It was still average because it didn't get to the rope. Okay, I mean, we're only 18 overs into this. We've got to, like... hang around. Just another single. So just we're just moving along slowly here, but that's what you've got to do in one day. One day games is pretty much about setting yourself up for a good run at the end, and that's really what we want to do. We want to keep this partnership going probably until, what are we looking at here in the field? We got a nice couple of gaps. That's 4. I mean, you want to keep the partnership going until probably the 35th over. Our 3 down anyway. Because that will definitely put us in a good spot. Oh, is that going to get to the rope? I don't think so. I think the field had covered it pretty easily. And we'll get back again for another 2. Quite a terrible full toss. Oh, that's a tight single. Had to dive. Diving was necessary there. Really shouldn't have been a single in the first place. I think that was one of everyone's complaints at the beginning of the game, was that everyone would just do that and not looking where the players are in the field, because they'd expect to make a single regardless. Oh, I thought I had that a little bit early. Might have. Going at 6.78 here, so we're on track for a 350 run score if we don't lose too many more wickets in the near future. So we're going at a pretty healthy rate, I think. If we can just keep that up. Like, I mean, we don't have to push hard at the moment. We can sort of do that later on in the innings. Just getting your 1s and 2s now is going to set you up definitely for later on in the match. No, gee. I'm trying to run. Oof. Like, my player sort of stepped back then, and I was like, I want you to run, sir. That's a 50 partnership too, so we've done pretty good to get us to a 50 partnership. Oi, no dice. Dino, down the ground. Single is all we're going to get out of that one. Frustration again. Field has changed a little bit. That's 4. You can't bowl it full. Although you probably could and get it around my legs, but I think I just had enough to get on that ball. So Wagner here bowling with a field that probably not suiting him all too well, but that's going to be, it's not going to race away to the boundary. It's going to get close. It's not actually going to get to the rope, and it's just going to be kept to 2, so that's really good fielding back there. Quite slow from us between the wickets to only get the 2 out of that one. Anyway, keep going. That swung in. That definitely had some swingage in. Could see it. Started a little bit outside the off stump and then swung back into about middle and leg. Or middle and off. It's had a little bit of in swing about it. That one did not swing, you see. That was a seamer. The one before it actually swung back in, so that's starting to cause a little bit of problem for me. And now we got fielders back, so that's gonna have to change our mindset. Whoa, I hit that in the air. Actually, really lucky though. I did not hit that shot pretty well. Timing was quite poor. But anyway, it's been 10 off the over, so regardless of what happens off the next ball, been not a bad over. Oh, no. So that's 10 off the over. Again, I missed timing that one. It's sort of like a slower ball bouncer. 129. It's not necessarily a slower ball, but yeah. Okay. What are we looking at? Field. Wide on. Deep backward square leg. Deep extra cover. Square gully. So there's 4 men out. Oh my god. I'm pressing dance down. And it doesn't do it. There's something wrong with this controller. It's done it a number of times to me. That's so frustrating. I actually had a really solid innings then. Anyway, we weren't too far off the 50, were we? We were on 30 or 39, but we were striking pretty well. Anyway, Australia looks like we're going to end up with about 300 runs. And I'm going to get a bowl at some point in this match. So, 20, they're ahead of the run rate right now. They are very ahead of the run rate. Means we've got to either shut down their runs, take a wicket, or just keep minimal runs per over. But wickets are obviously the best way to slow down a run rate. And this pitch is decreased pretty quickly. It's sort of worn down a little bit. Although I think it was kind of like this when we were batting. So, yeah, it's an interesting one. Just quite annoying. This is probably the same pitch that we used for the test matches, to be honest. Oh! Uppish. Oh, he skied that in the air, but I think it's going to be 6. It is well into the stands, 89 metres. Took it from outside the off stump, I think, this ball. He has moved well across his stumps to take that one, Kane Williamson. Catch! Oh, and that's another 4. So, He wants to move it with the batting power play. It's a really big over 13 from it in the end. And I think we're going to go down in this match because, to be honest, there's not really much we can do. 23 from 39. And we're doing as much as we can, really, with the ball. And with the field, it was just whoever, I think it was Zampa that just bowled an over. Really let us down. Oh, uppish. Single. 3 off the over. Oh, they're going for 4 and they're going to get there. Throw was pretty rubbish. Rubbish. Average. Same shit. Still crap. Mitch bowls. Kiwis get home by 8 wickets. Vittori, man of the match. What did he do? Took 4 for 51. 8 overs, none for 36. But I was still a better bowler than some of these other blokes. Doherty it was. 8 overs, none for 62. Gee whiz. So what did we make? 297. If only I didn't get bloody ridiculously out because of stupidness, that would have been fine. Anyway, we lose a tight one.